I'm also open on fucking what's its ass Top Hat. We'll probably start in like 10 minutes. Like, start games in 10 minutes. This is mostly just sort of preamble while we wait.
Hey, pardon?
I've gone live. We're mostly just in preamble for like 10 minutes if you want to do some deck things. I've got a few things I want to try out. Oh, right. I entirely forgot to copy the fixed version of Amulet Titan I have. I cut the Tinker package because I figured it's funny, but it doesn't really work with the deck. So now the deck is down to...
Great. Now the internet will know how shit I am at playing
You're
Magic.
welcome. You are welcome.
Fucking outing me, goddamn ass.
Yeah, well, you deserve it. We know you got a humiliation. No. Click OK. Deck editor. Save deck. Where's Amulet Titan? Amulet Titan. Save as Amulet Titan. Alrighty. Yeah, so I got a few things to try out. We can just jam some games. Did you want a link to any other decks if you wanted to try something else as well? Because I could give you that that red deck I run, like the mono red one, or Boggles. Boggles might be fun. You clone. What are you? Yep, you're you. You're you. You're there.
Welcome back, Phil.
Hey, handsome.
The rat man that should beat me in the head with a bat.
I'll be
What is
also
with
be
you
right
and your
back.
just fascination with
I need
being
to play.
murdered?
I need to step away for a second.
Okay, well, we still got 10 minutes, so you're Gucci.
Ratman.
Yeah, what?
Ratman, the rat man that should beat me in the head with a bat.
Why do you want to beat me with a bat?
Beat me in the head with a bat.
Oh, you want me to beat you with a bat?
Yes.
Why?
I can't take this anymore. So just do it.
Carlos Crow. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn.
How much you willing to spend on me killing you?
Whatever the fuck you want, man. I don't care. I mean, I'll be dead, so whatever I have, it's fucking practically useless to me.
No, you have more life to live. Wait, isn't Elspeth already dead? Goro, and Satoru. Also, there's like 5 or 10 new cards in the new Magic set that appear to just be 2 legendary creatures in a cavalry formation. So we have Thalia riding the Gitrog monster, Mavrin Fane, who's a vampire conquistador riding Golta, who's a giant dinosaur. What else we got? Oh yeah, we have Multani riding, what's the name of that boy? Yargle. So we have a spirit elemental shaman guy riding a frog spirit.
Dangerous and valuable, careless and homicidal. These are 2 sets of pairs. They always travel together. Don't fuck up with them.
Already before then, but they can respond to the loyalty ability.
I love this series. I love this series just because of its opening.
You
These guys are all just fucking floundering.
You can come and rule something in my match. That would be much appreciated. They don't know how the stack works. Oof. Trigger that goes off because the walker entered, but otherwise you'd have priority first.
Probably both.
Few more minutes and then while we wait for What's His Ass to come back. Yeah.
That ending is just fucking great. 31. What? There are 31 rounds. There are 30 rounds in the magazine of an AK-47. There's one in the chamber. I heard him fire 30-round shots, but I did not hear him reload. As if to highlight that, guy fires the AK just to hear the click. Secret Service member just kicks his ass. I am the librarian.
Here we go.
What the hell is free V and why does it matter?
Good question. Freeve. Freeve. That sounds like an over-the-counter drug a little bit. It's like, try Freeve today to help with muscle pain. Side effects may include dry mouth, anal leakage, septic blisters, muscular dystrophy, aches and pains. Alrighty. And yee. That's the wrong button. Now we on the live. Given myself the 10-minute mark, and we are on the entry. Welcome people to the stream proper. As opposed to us just talking shit while you guys stare at two communists for 10 minutes straight. I'm gonna put music on, because I want music. What is a gap mo? Right, they're one of the humans that do the things. Alrighty.
Oh yeah, they also had their own version of GM, by the way, Luth.
Oh.
In the anti-Monster Force setting.
So what's General Motors in that setting?
General Magica.
Of course it is.
Golem producers, vehicle manufacturers, gun makers.
What do you?
You name it.
Apparently Spotify had an update.
Although they do get into some pretty bad. They got into some pretty bad shit though.
My music's not too loud on either end, is it?
No, you're good.
Oh good, I do have it on that. I think one of the things I kind of, just like from a meta narrative, especially in card games where, you know, you're clearly taking on a role, even if like the gameplay itself doesn't often mention the role, but you're usually like taking on a role in some capacity. And you know, in Magic, it's, you know, you're a powerful wizard, and your library is your spellbook. And there was like an Xbox, like original Xbox game that took that approach that I kind of loved, where you had this weird thing where you had to like run across different sides of the battlefield to pick up mana orbs, and you had like a mana bar. That was shit. Maybe I can run that on an emulator. I think I have an Xbox emulator. Actually, it may have also been on PlayStation. What was that called? Actually, I'm gonna Google that now. Original Xbox MtG game. Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds, which sounds... I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a Battle Royale game.
What?
Hi. Welcome.
Yeah, Guardian. Battle Royale game, what?
Yeah, no, there was a, on the original Xbox, I've pulled it up on stream, there was a Magic the Gathering game for the first Xbox that was made by Atari, apparently, called Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds. And you had an arena, and they were like, that was split down the middle, and mana would fall from the sky or generate on the battlefield. You had to go pick it up as your spellcaster, and each of your spells you summoned at different points on the battlefield, and they had different costs. I remember the first, like, main story fight you got was this blue mage who kept putting snapping turtles up on the front of the line and would stand behind them like a douchebag. And then there was Night... What the... Man, there's a lot going on here. Anyway, that's probably a tangent and a half while we're waiting for Top Hat to come back. What would happen when you took her away? Right, I was supposed to poke Momo about when I went live. Why are you still highlighted? Thank you. Where is the Momo? In Mordor. Right, I was supposed to get like a PNG tuber thing. What did Top Hat said he was doing, by the way? He said he was headed off, but what for? Not super interested in that right now. It's a flying fish. Oh yeah, back to the tangent I was going off on. I do like when games let you like have that sort of meta narrative, because you often end up with interesting headcanons like, okay, so what is this person based on, you know, this deck choice? And they often end up being things like, okay, what is this? What does the core of the deck do? How does that translate to a person and a spellcaster when it comes to Magic? Or in what's the in-universe reason for why Yu-Gi-Oh plays like it does?
Summoners.
Okay, so yeah, they just summon things, and also there's vaguely Egyptian theming for some reason.
Because the first summoners were the Egyptian pharaoh, his high priest, and several others. It was all about a rebellion that failed.
Huh. So because
Yeah.
of the rebellion, they created a children's card game.
Kind of. It's more in-depth than that. Basically, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Was actually them legitimately summoning souls of monsters and individuals of high note.
Huh.
Like, the Kaiba Guard were originally literally guardians of the White Dragon.
Oh, cool.
And other shit like that. And as the series has gone on, basically what you're doing is you're summoning in from different realities throughout the multiverse. Fight for you.
Okay.
As a summoner.
And how does the bike season fit into this?
We don't know. None of the series of the anime actually make sense.
I know there was Duel Academy for some reason. That was fun.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that crazy.
And I vaguely remember the one where they were on bikes also had this weird subplot of like dragons and ancient aliens.
Yeah, we don't talk about the real like deep dive into card games on motorcycles era.
Honestly, that sounds fucking rad though.
To be honest with you, the cards themselves have their own lore that are amazing. Because you know what the biggest lore arc has to be?
What?
I think his name's Kai. I can't remember his full name.
Oh, was this the band cards thing?
No, this is bigger than the band cards.
Okay.
So this guy basically found that he was going to go evil. So what he does is he tries to use a device to split himself so that he, wouldn't. Thing is, he thought it would be stored in something. Thing is, there was nothing to store it in. So he goes, whoops, JPEG. And then he asks the wizard, hey, what's going to happen to all that? And he says, oh, it'll take form in, some way or another and probably go on to do stuff, so depends on really how powerful you are as a person.
Oh, good.
Well, he wanders off and he ends up finding himself on another planet to find, oh, that's me. That's me. And I'm dominating this entire planet's people. Oh no.
I have made a grave and tremendous lapse of judgment. Also, did you get Cockatrice yet, Wrath?
No, remember? Because when my computer doesn't like it for some god-awful reason.
Right, yeah, we were supposed to figure out why the fuck that was happening.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, basically, he fights that version of himself. And he thinks, okay, it's over. Then he realizes he can sense other ones out there. So he goes to find the next one. And the thing is that when he fights that first one, here's the problem with it. That he didn't realize, not a problem, but yeah, when he reabsorbed that part of him, it just made a small version of himself called Lightheart, and Lightheart basically was originally the embodiment of his, like, evil and nightmares and shit. Yeah, Lightheart is literally just a small him that is basically a chibi that's telling him what to do.
Okay, fair enough.
And now he's like, the next two lore sets was Elements, and I don't remember what the other one was, but it's like aliens from out of context problem that he's controlling.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Fucking, okay. Getting more and more into MTG lore as of late is just like... I'm starting to feel like part of them is like them realizing very hard that the Justice League approach does not work for them. Magic doesn't work well for an Avengers or Justice League style group of Planeswalkers things, because, fundamentally, Planeswalkers are very independent characters who butt heads profusely. I would prefer Planeswalker duels to this Justice League thing. Because the first time we tried this, in-universe, was Urza and the Titans, and they lasted all of 30 minutes.
Fair.
Fucking...
Honestly, with...
The art for Windgrace's Scorn and the flavor text for it puts it perfectly. The art is, Lord Windgrace absolutely decking the fuck out of something related to Urza. And the flavor text is, all those who remember Urza... all those who remember Urza don't often remember him with Scorn or something. Hang on, where is it? I have this card. It's a fun card. The problem is it's 5 mana for an effect that should be 3 mana. But because it says...
Makes sense.
but because it says each opponent, it's 5 mana. It's like, this effect in 1v1 is 3 mana. This effect in multiplayer should be 3 mana, but is 5 mana.
Understandable.
Wind Grace. What's your thing?
See, the thing is, too, though, is like, there are also just things that happen in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Verse that just are completely out of the blue, and you just have to admit that, like, in lore that's like, okay, I would have loved to know that earlier.
Oh.
Because straight up, imagine this, Luke, you're just going about your day when all of a sudden a bunch of Titans of Destruction just appear out of nowhere, right?
Yeah. Also, Wind Grace's Judgment. I thought for some reason it was sorcery speed. It's instant speed. Actually, that makes it a bit better. This effect would be 4 mana instead of 3. So it's not as much of a sting, but I was looking at this like, it's just Maelstrom Pulse, where the upside is you get to hit multiple people's thing, instead of one thing and everything that has the same name. But no, it's instant speed, so it fulfills a different role.
Yeah. So, like, basically, though, yeah, just like, so those things show up, nothing can do anything to them. Your world seems doomed. All of a sudden, this group of, like, teenagers just appear out of a portal, dropping down and casting magic spells of all the elements in fucking Power Ranger-style robes.
I was about
Beat
to
the
say
shit out of the
Power
thing.
Rangers. Is that you?
Huh?
I was about to say Power Rangers. Is that you?
Basically, the magic version of Power Rangers drop out of nowhere, blast the fucking thing, and then say, don't say anything, don't explain themselves, just disappear through another portal. And there you go. But, because these are 2 different sets, the Light Something set and the, Tides of Destruction set, and the lore is completely unrelated to each other, they don't know each other, but they will stop each other at random.
Glorious.
So, you just kind of are just sitting there with your, like, whatever the hell's going on, just smoking a cigarette. All of a sudden, you just watch as this building gets leveled by this monster. Then a bunch of kids just kick it out of existence, leave, never saying a word to you.
Yeah.
And somehow, you know who I will blame for it.
3, 4, crazy.
Luke, you know exactly who I blame for this.
Oh yeah.
There is no machine in their name, but you can't deny the results. There's also, like, this, like, Warrior of the Wasteland chick who, in, like, original Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't all that great. She didn't have an effect or anything. But then it's like, you could see her in the background art of several, of this warband character's art. And then all of a sudden, just her getting yeeted through a portal. She gets a whole nother version called, like, Different Dimension Warrior.
Yeah.
Shows her come back, fight one of the guys from her old warband several times. Dude from the warband goes down a fucking spirit journey while trying to get stronger to beat her. And this is where things get complicated, because they made both paths. Him going down the light path and him going down the dark path. Them meeting. The dark path going to meet another dark path that is very confusing, and then all 3 points, like, fighting for control, and then we don't know how it ends. Because they stopped supporting that character. So we don't know what happened to Grayson. Because they don't do dimensional, decks anymore.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Oh, and Dimension Warrior, yeah, she doesn't see any use anymore because her effect has basically been made useless in the current meta.
Ah. That's a shame.
Because, honestly, Luth, this is why I laughed at you guys saying that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a OTK problem, because OTK has not been meta in, like, 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, there's not an OTK problem. We know there are decks that can OTK.
It's an OTK
But
solution.
for them to...
No.
Yeah, there are OTK.
Yeah.
We got over that a long time ago.
Yeah, like, even Vintage, which, you know, is kind of, colloquially known for having a bit of a, you know, turn 1 sort of win style. Even it was like, turn 1 wins in Vintage aren't super common. Like, maybe
Yeah.
25% of games? Maybe? A lot of them are, you know, turn 1 decides a lot of how the game goes, but there are, you know, pushes back and forth. I think on average, with the exception of Standard and Commander, Magic is like a turn 6, like a turn 4 through 7 sort of format, depending.
And that was the format up until recently with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, the past few formats has changed that into a, like, 2 to 3, but we've been sort of slipping back into the 4 to 5.
Good.
Like, so you guys can, like, imagine the surprise, by the way, when guess what they told us was coming down now?
What?
Support for Hungry Burger.
Huh.
So do you want to know what Hungry Burger is?
Yeah, tell me.
A sentient burger that eats things.
Huh.
Like, hold on, let me check. I have them here in my hand right now. Yeah, like, it literally has no effect. And its entire, like, description is... Wow, I'm genuinely actually surprised. Yeah, it has 2,000 attack and 850 defense. And you need to summon it using a ritual spell called Hamburger Recipe.
Parents in the 18th century when their kid died of cholera or typhus. Boats.
Also, you must also draw your monsters whose total level stars equals 6 or more from your field or your hand. From the field or your hand. Now, mind you, you know, that sounds a little bit crazy if you think about it.
Yeah, it's a lot. And they're giving support for this thing.
Yeah, they're giving it some pretty powerful support.
Latest set for Magic appears to be a culmination of Phyrexian invasion, basically. So quick lore recap. Next meme. I don't know how the Phyrexians got off world. No clue. Nobody explains that beyond they appeared at some point on different... Oh, wait, no. Hang on. No, how did Vorinclex get to the... Okay. Sorry, there's some, like... There's a bit of a hole here that I'm realizing. Anyway. So. Tybalt, the absolute bastard that he is. Hi.
I am returned.
Welcome back. I've been filling dead air for 18 minutes.
Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! / Magic with me. We're talking about the lores of the two sets.
Yeah. But yeah, so Tybalt in all of his bastardness, he's definitely a blorbo. Tybalt in all of his bastardness stole a seed for the World Tree off of a plane called Kaldheim. The World Tree is basically like Yggdrasil, but because Kaldheim is like 10 subplanes connected by the World Tree, that means that the World Tree seed that he stole, which then got brought to New Phyrexia and became Realmbreaker, is able to span the Blind Eternities. So they have a Phyrexian World Tree that's connected basically all of the multiverse. And Phyrexia is doing a full invasion of the entire multiverse at once. You know, despite the fact that they're still going over things like the Black and White Aligned Phyrexians are having a behind-the-scenes civil war 80% of the time. So, you know.
And
Urabrask is still doing Urabrask things. Also, I'm on Conquerors now, top hat when you're ready.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I just love the fact that it's just like, Kazuki, what did you do this time? Well, I made a portal to different dimensions. Why?
I could.
Connect
It
to
amused me.
server, probably buoy.
Okay, so what are we going to do about all these random peasants that just keep on teleporting into another reality? Nothing.
Absolutely cock-diddly squat.
Jack
Yeah,
shit of
I
fuck
abandoned
all.
it.
But yeah,
I abandoned that experiment years ago.
do you think for sort of showing off this format, Top Hat, we should be going more like best of ones or best of threes? Because it's definitely designed around a best of three sort of format.
If it's best designed for best of 3, then we're gonna do best of 3.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, the DD Warrior Lady arc. That's right. That was what it was.
Excellent. But yeah, do we want to talk about our decks as before we start and sort of like go over game plans and things? From what we know of it, I'm also going to try out this because I haven't tried it yet.
I'll mute myself while you guys are doing all that.
Oh, feel free to weigh in, Wrath, because like in general, you're more of like a wide sort of card game player, so having that sort of lens might be helpful as just like a point of reference and view. Also, I got the link to the stream if you want to watch it from the other end, so you can actually like see how the game plays out.
I'm on my phone, so that would probably lag out my phone, but I'll try.
Good point. But yeah, I'm on not necessarily a stock standard sort of lands value deck, but it takes sort of inspiration from a few different decks, some that show up in Modern and Legacy, mainly. Basically, I'm here to play lands, sacrifice lands, and get value for doing so. A lot of landfall triggers, a lot of ways to play extra lands, a splattering of removal, and some lands that also have synergies in that when you sacrifice them, they do stuff. I'm a little more focused on the sacrificing land aspect than the playing land aspect, but I do a bit of both. Pretty decent mid-range sort of plan is where I'm going. I'm not sure how well I am against hardline aggro or hardline control, so we'll see. My points are 3 Demonic Tutor at 4 points each, a playset of Mox Diamond at 4 points each, a playset of... Actually, I have this set up somewhere. Oh, that's bright. Oh, that's what that song is. Okay, I was wondering what the hell the song in the background was. But yeah. Playset of Crop Rotation at 1 point each. Playset of Strip Mine at 3 points each.
Somebody said skill issue. Damn.
Yeah, that's fair. Fuck off. How dare I play Strip Mine? I'm sorry. Land attack, and I will stand by this statement, land attack is a valuable and important metric for most formats for keeping two types of decks from going obscene. Hardline linear combo, and massively gritty mid-range decks. They are important. They shouldn't let run rampant, which is why Strip Mine is 3 points each. Same with Mox Diamond, because I'm running 41 lands. Mox Diamond's basically a free roll. Minus the points. Playset of Crop Rotation, and then 3 DTs, because I couldn't fit the 4th DT in. Overall, kinda standard black-green point spread for a land deck. I don't know how good it is, but we'll see. What about you, Top Hat? How much of it do you need me to explain parts of your deck I gave to you?
Explain my deck, and also how do you increase the font size for Cockatrice? Because new screen, everything is just super fucking tiny, like...
Make Cockatrice bigger. Like, legitimately,
it's still absolutely tiny.
That You can... Wait, what do you need the font size for? Do you need, like, the side window to be bigger, or what?
I like these things. I like these things being bigger so I can actually see what I'm reading without having to lean in and squint.
I actually don't know. But yeah, so the deck in question that Top Hat here is running is something I made for him a while ago, and then tweaked, and I actually have the deck list here. I've been trying to pioneer this format a little bit, just to, like, push for, you know, making it actually decent. Where are you hiding? Here we go, Pillowy Enchantress Arse. This is a ban Enchantress list that's very much based on locking out predominantly creature decks, but has a lot of things like Root Maze and Luminarch Ascension, and like I think there's 10 or 15 one-offs in this deck specifically as tutorable targets, because you run fucking a playset of Sterling Grove, a playset of Enlightened Tutor, and I tried to get a playset of Idyllic Tutor in here but couldn't find space. Solitary Confinement spam, lots of fast mana in the form of Ancient Tomb. City of Brass just ends up being free color fixing with Solitary Confinement. A not necessarily stock standard white-green enchantment deck, just, you know, a little bit of a blue splash, but a pretty solid sort of approach to it. Here to drown out in card draw and value whilst trying not to die. So, you know, pretty overall, you know, standard-ish decks for a format that's basically if Legacy and Modern had a baby that got raised by Commander. Is basically where we're at as a format. And then tweaked to fix to, you know, deal with a lot of the issues that things like Modern Horizons 2 brought, and War of the Spark, and a lot of other shit.
Basically, Lex with Autism ADHD Brain has decided to make Magic an actual decent game to play.
Basically, it started as a drunken bet and then ended up way better than it had any right to be.
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah. Anyway, I rolled a 15.
And
I don't like the sound of my own voice on there. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I can't hear myself on the recording.
You're good.
And I rolled a 18.
Alrighty. I'm ready when you are. I assume you're taking first, yeah?
I will. Control M. 7.
Alright, Control M. Oop, wrong button. What do we got? Do you like what has become of man? Oh, man. Yeah, no, I can't keep this hand, sadly. Alright, down to 6.
Okay, I'm keeping this hand.
Yeah, alright. Fuck it, why not? You enter tapped. We're gonna put you on the bottom of the library in a random order. Right, I also have a bunch of tap lands, so being able to play extra lands helps me get around the innate bad stuff for that. You're keeping, yeah?
Yep, I am keeping.
You down to... Nope, you're still at 7, nice. And I'm old to 6, so... Let's see what happens.
Move down to MAME.
That crazy look in your eyes is divine, girl.
Reliquary Tower, and what else? Anything else I can do? Nah, I can't. That will be the end of my turn then.
Awesome, okay. Upkeep, draw. Hey, you went to Untapped. Right, yeah. You're also just really fun. Okay. So, we're gonna start with Verdict Catacombs. And in this case, I'm just gonna go grab a Snow Forest. So I'm only gonna go to 19. Where are you hiding, Snow Forests? I am running Wow, I'm only running... Wow, I run so few basics. That's probably a mistake. Anyway. Into exploration, which lets me play an extra land every turn. Into Skemfar Elder Hall, which has an ability which enters taps for green, and has 2 black, green, tap, sacrifice it. Up to 1 target creature I don't control gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Create 2 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. Activate this ability only anytime I can cast a sorcery. So I could pay effectively 6 mana, sacrifice this and kill an X2 and make some 2/2s. Anyway, you're up. In love with the devil hurts, times are changing. A thin line, the whole truth, the fire.
Guys, remember, there was once a plan to blow up the moon by both the Soviets and the Americans.
Well, if it's blown up, they can't beat you in the space race. Anyway, you're up, Top Hat. I'm done.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking.
Is there?
Probably should actually untap, keep, draw. I should get my new fucking card so that way I can actually think a bit more clearly.
If it helps, by the way, have that Scryfall link up to the side on visual view, so you can just like read what your cards do on the downside, because it helps when thinking about if you want to search for something. I usually do that when I run Wild Pair, because weirdly, when I play the deck in paper, I know what's in the deck, because I've usually spent the night before tuning it and knowing exactly what's in my list. On computer, it's like, I don't fucking know. There are creatures that do things in here. And I'm kind of the same here with this lands deck. Maybe I just like having toolbox packages. Maybe I'm a slut for that.
Maybe you are just a slut.
Oh, that's easily understandable. That's provably true.
Okay, so oh yeah, just having that open is making it fucking worse. That'd be just fucking. That's just,
maybe pull it up on your
That's
phone. No. Up to you. What's happening?
that and anything I want to do.
Alright, so you got 3 colorless mana in front of you. Jeez, are you just starved for colored mana?
Yes.
Actually, that's a good question. Oh yeah, no, there is exploration in that deck. And land tax. Man, exploration and land tax is just good shit. Let me tutor up, 2 basics to play this turn.
Probably. Nothing else. Nothing else I can do. That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Click. Shift tab. Draw a card. Oh hey, that one. For green, we're gonna play a second exploration. Play Memorial to Folly, if near dead lands, which taps for a colorless, or a black, but I have to pay a life, and for 2 and 2 black, and sacrifice a desert, which if near dead lands is, I can put 2 -1/-1 counters on target creature an opponent controls. I can also only do this as a sorcery. And my 3rd land for turn is just going to be a tapped Overgrown Tomb.
Adio.
I'm done. I'm just fucking land.
Draw.
I do like that thematically in Magic, green, black is like bayous and shit. It's just, aggressively hostile, life-filled environments that hate anything that doesn't already live in there. Like bayous, overgrown swamps, blooming marshes, It's just really nice. Also, I do like that most dual lands in Magic sound, like, with the exception of the original duels, sound like euphemisms for sexual acts or parts. Like Overgrown Tomb, Stomping Ground, Blooming Marsh, Botanical Sanctum, Compulsion Forest.
End of turn.
You have so much mana. What? How can you not cast things?
Have a few theories in your brain and guess.
Where's all your colored mana? Oh,
Rogues with Indifference.
This is the new version, right?
This is the new version.
Geneva.
I
Welcome to Geneva.
made sure to save in the new version.
Excellent. Alright.
However, I might have done something wrong, but either way, we'll see how this works.
Oh, hi.
We'll see how far we'll go. Oh, whoa.
Maybe I should have put manlands in this deck, I'm realizing. What are you? I mean, if I really wanted to here, I could crack the Skemfar Hall, but that's a bad idea. It's better off if it's a removal spell that also comes with value. I'm unfortunately done here.
Boop. Boop. Draw.
Oop, I'm being added.
Main, what can I do?
Oh, where did all my good friends go? Feeling champagne by the fire escape. We're just having a good morning. Smoking, playing Magic, just sort of vibing. This is a nice sort of chill morning. I need to do this type of stream more often. That's the wrong button, Alexis. Whoops! Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag you back over here, so if I accidentally press that button, nobody knows.
End of turn.
The real key to genius is just hiding your mistakes.
Trust me, but don't worry, once I get the one thing, you better not see me get a colored mana, or you're a dead motherfucker.
I'm just sitting here.
Ah, Amazon. You cruel bastards.
I got 3 lands here that do nothing because you have no creatures or I have no creatures. I'm just sort of sitting here with a bunch of interaction and nothing to interact with, so it's just...
Say, I got a random question.
Yeah.
Anybody know anything about Amazon right about now?
Other than that...
What is Amazon
doing?
doing?
Yeah, what?
No, I'm just asking if they're still doing that whole, what's it called? Anti-Flight, Bathroom Break, anti-union bullshit. Anyone know about that?
Obviously.
They do?
Yeah, it's America. What did you expect? Like, no offense, but that's kind of the fucking nature.
I knew they were cutting Bezos out of the equation nowadays, so...
No, Bezos left of his own volition, but he still basically owns the company. So it's the retired CEO is now the lead shareholder.
Oh, fact.
Yeah, you know, as you do. Let's go.
You done your turn?
Oh, yeah, I have. Sorry, I thought I said yeah, it's yours.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop.
Hello. Where did all my good friends go? What's going on? Ah. More spoiler discussion.
Let's see. Colorless mana, colorless mana, colorless mana. End of turn.
Alright. Wow. We're just playing good old-fashioned draw go Magic. Oh hey, lands that do things. Yeah, okay. I'm cool with this. You do say up to 1, right? Yep, okay, so I don't need a target to activate that ability. Green, black, colorless from Ifnir to not hurt myself. I'm going to... I'm gonna tap and sack Skemfar with no targets. I make 2 homies. It goes to the bin. Get in the bin. And I'm going to end the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main.
Hell yeah, Willow. Maybe it's my fault.
Hey, blue man! Hey, a blue mana!
Hell yes!
Ooh. Ooh, wop, wop. Ooh, wop, wop. Ooh, ha ha ha, monkey brain.
Just like, yes, neuron activation.
Vampires are real, but Dracula isn't because I killed him. Does this make any sense to you?
There is no longer an Dracula, but there is vampires.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Yep, I'm just copying my link and sending it to someone who wanted to see the stream.
Come on.
I'm also gonna send it to
me.
them.
Hit me, you bitch, hit me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Do it.
Punch me. Who are you?
Yo, mama.
Oh.
Yo, mama.
Oh, that's depressing.
Mama boy.
Okay. Anyway. My turn. Another person asked for my stream. Awesome. Alright.
Hooray! You're popular.
Hooray! Draw a card. Oh, hell yeah! We have cool cards as well! Fuck yeah! Okay, now we get to just enable value engines. But first we've got to go to combat and throw these 2 twinks at you. I would like to declare violence.
Ow. Ow.
Alright, main 2. Colorless from Ifnir. Oh god, we're back. We're gonna play Tireless Tracker, which is a creature that says whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I investigate, which is I make a clue token, which is a token that you can pay 2 mana to sacrifice it and draw a card. And also, whenever I sacrifice clue tokens, I put a +1/+1 counter on Tireless Tracker. Then...
Actually, I think...
Yep.
I think I would like to boop.
Alright.
Blah.
Okay, so that's gonna... You're gonna cast that. Okay. Yep.
Yes.
So, has no activated abilities. Understood. Yep, so... Cool. That hits the battlefield. You draw your card off of that. No, it stays on the battlefield still. Like, it's there until the end of turn.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Boop. Draw a card. Oh, I even draw a card. That's nice.
Yeah, no, it's just a really good card. That changes a few things and makes me a little sad, but I'm kind of fine with it. I'm going to cast Life from the Loam, which says return up to 3 target land cards from my graveyard to my hand, and it has Dredge 3. Dredge is an ability that says, if you would draw a card, you may instead put the top X cards of your library, where X is the Dredge number, into your graveyard, and then you return the Dredge card from your graveyard to your hand.
Okay.
So, in this case, I'm going to bring Skemfar Hall and Verdant Catacomb back to my hand. I'm going to play both of those, but don't get any clues because of Dress Down. I'm then going to end the turn, I guess.
Hooray! End of turn, that guy goes into my thing.
Oh, this is just such good value. Wait, why don't I have that in here? I'm stupid, why the fuck don't I have Pulse of Frequency in this deck?
Main, what do we have here?
Don't you think it's kinda cute that I died? Even after I have died. But yeah.
God, this is just waiting and waiting and waiting until I get cards I can use.
Yeah, maybe that deck needs to aggressively mulligan a bit more. Sorry, mulligan a bit more aggressively. Just that way you have more things that do stuff. On your end step, I'm going to crack Verdant Catacombs.
What does that do?
I get to go search my library for a swamp or forest and put it on the battlefield. Do you have any responses?
I do not.
Alright. I am going to go grab a... I guess the correct choice is just a tapped Overgrown Tomb? Why do I have so many fetches in this deck? Considering I don't really have much beyond that. Tireless Tracker makes a clue. It defaulted to the 40k one.
Hang on, didn't I no longer have a thing? Dude, you dress down.
While Dress Down's on the battlefield. Yeah, so Dress Down stays around and does stuff, like makes creatures stop doing stuff, but it gets sacrificed later, which is why it's used to sort of like catch out things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is why it has Flash.
Okay.
Right, yeah, no, I have the ability to do stuff. I was just, you know what, I did a dumb, but I have ways around that. Okay. So, I'm going to pay colorless and a black and sacrifice the clue. Tireless Tracker gets a counter. Instead of drawing, I'm going to do the dredge trigger, so I put Demonic Tutor, Snow-Covered Forest, and Collector Roof into my graveyard. What's in my bin? Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Does that put it on the... That puts it in the hand good. I'm then going to pay... I'm not gonna have enough mana after that, am I? Oh, yeah. F4. Life from the Loan comes back to my hand. That's the important part of that, Alexis, you dumbass. I haven't played a land this turn, but I need the mana to do stuff. Oh well. I'm gonna... Because if I sacrifice this, I only have 1 mana, I'm not able to do stuff, so... I guess I get low value from this. I'm gonna cast... Life from the Loam. And bring back... Verdant Catacombs and the Snow-Covered Forest. Life goes to bin. I'm going to play the forest and the catacombs and get 2 clues. I'm then going to pay 1, sack the catacomb, go find a swamp or forest, and I'm just gonna go grab my last basic. So I have all this fun stuff. Awesome. You're in the bin. I'd grab it out of the hat. Pragmatic hat. Then I'm also going to play Dryad of Elysian Grove, which says every one of my lands is every basic land type in addition to their other types, and lets me play a 4th land every turn. Jesus fucking Christ. Combat time. I would like to declare a lot of violence. So I'm going to swing for 6. Do you have any responses?
No.
Alright. Let's move to damage. Actually, no. Before damage, I'm going to... No, actually, I'm going to leave the clues up. So yeah, you just take 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You really need a white land. Alright, I'm going to be done with that.
You don't know what I need. You don't know what I am.
I'm a strong, independent Lurgoyf, and you can't tell me any different.
Okay, what do we have here?
Black Lives Matter, yeah, we gonna support you.
Can I do literally anything?
Art type, everyone. Alright.
Yep, and
I might be back, I might not be, we'll see what happens.
Audio.
Alright. I'm going to sacrifice a clue.
Uh-huh.
Track is gonna get another counter.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to dredge again. So, I mill Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, which turns everything into a swamp. Demonic Tutor again.
Okay, maybe just... fuck. Maybe for him I just...
Okay. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do
just
that.
to fucking...
You know, do that.
Buy me some time.
Okay, in response to the counter. Yeah, and because it's end step, that'll actually stay around till the end of my turn. So that's still on the battlefield till the end of my turn. You draw a card too?
Yep, I did.
Alright, Life from the Loam comes back to hand. Immortal Homing, we got yours to chill. Alright, well, I guess we're just... So, Tireless Tracker doesn't get that counter. Which is a shame. Untap. Upkeep. Draw a card. Oh, hey! Hey, buddy! Do I have... No, that goes to hand. Doesn't it? That only works from hand. That's a shame. Oh well. So I'm not gonna get clues this turn, which sucks. But, yeah. Also, Tireless Tracker making clues to dredge back fucking Life from the Loam is just... I love how dirty that feels. That's... It's wrong, but it feels so right. We're going to black, green. And we're going to sack Memorial to Folly to put Primeval Titan on top of our library. I'm going to move Skem. I'm going to move the hall here. I'm then going to crack a clue. No triggers, sadly, from Tireless Tracker to draw that card. I'm then going to pay black, green. Technically, I can pay whatever colors I want because Dryad's here. Ooh, actually. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cast Life from the Loam. And bring back Memorial to Folly, Verdant Catacombs, Urborg. I'm then going to play all three of these lands. I'm then going to tap Verdant Catacombs here for a green, because Dryad makes it a forest. I can also tap it for a black, but I need a green. I'm going to cast Crop Rotation, sacrificing the Verdant Catacombs. Go to the bin. And I get to go search my library for a land card, which in this case is going to be a one of Cabal Coffers, which is a land I absolutely adore, which has an ability for 2, tap it, add a black for each swamp I control, which in this case is every land I have.
Who have joineth?
Helloing. Who this? IGGY.
Hey, Dagger!
Hey, Dagger, I'm streaming.
I'm going to rip your flesh off.
That's
and
hot.
cook it. No, not exactly. It's more of a stinging sensation. Piercing, maybe. But hey, guess what?
Yeah.
That's how it is.
But yeah, I'm live if you want to come watch the stream, by the way. It has a lot of damages on board, if I really wanted to. Unfortunately, I don't have spare green. Otherwise, I would 100% use Cabal Coppers to make a shit ton of mana here. So we're just gonna move to combat and swing for 8. So yeah.
Swing for 8, so that will be... No way to block that. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna end the turn here. You're up.
Okay, so that upkeep draw.
What'd I miss?
Main.
Yeah, you...
Okay, I'm checking my fucking library. I'm just
yeah,
I'm just
that's
trying to
fair.
see.
Yeah, we're dead on board here unless you've got, exactly a white land in solitary confinement. So, yeah.
Doesn't even have to be a white land. I just need any fucking land. I just need another land. I just need some land. I just need another colored land so I can actually fucking activate some abilities.
I know. And if you are running the version I gave you, there's like 14 basics in there? Hang on. 4 forests, 4 islands, 6 plains. Yeah, 14 basics of your 32
Yeah, there
lands,
is.
and a playset of City of Brass, and Aspara's headquarters, and a Nykthos.
Why am I so unlucky today?
I don't know. Oh, and Mox Diamond, which taps for any
But
time
yeah.
too.
End of turn. Again.
Jeez, this is... Maybe...
Question, is there...
This is
here's
why
the
we
simple
play best of...
question.
This is why
Anything you want to do, or can we simply just end the game here due to the simple fact that...
I'm not gonna...
Unless I get a...
Yeah, I'm not gonna style on you at this point. And this is why we play best of 3 games. Because shit like this happens. It's 100...
Indeed.
Yeah, and 100 card deck, the consistency is different. It's also more fun to build, personally. I do like 100 card decks, I just don't like Singleton. This is like this is like the best of both worlds for me, so yeah. Alright, so game 1 goes to myself.
Cool,
so
cool.
this game doesn't have sideboarding, but what we can sort of do to facilitate that is figure out like what sort of pieces are best suited against your opponent that you could theoretically mulligan for. Or like what things would you have done differently last game. Myself, I floundered so long there, but to be fair, I wasn't punished for doing so. I think what I think what you should have done there is mulligan more aggressively to have like a white source and a land tax, or a green source and exploration, like ways to get up on mana.
The main issue there is all of the cards I've gotten that would have allowed me to do stuff have some sort of colored mana, and all the lands I kept killing were colorless.
Yeah, which is... By the way, there's only one reliquary tower in that entire deck.
Either a forest or a City of Brass. With that, I would have been able to stick up Sanctum Reaver, and with that, I would be fucking golden because I would.
Oh yeah, no, Sanctum Weaver's really good in your deck.
I would have put that thing, which would have put that one card, which have allowed me to either just.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, on all my other enchantments, I also had that one thing that every time I put an enchantment, I get to summon a 4/4.
Yeah, exactly.
Angel token flying. I also have my favorite one, which is. It looks like a bunch of your cards would have been green. So, and I got an enchantment that says when it goes into play,
oh yeah,
select a color, which it would have done green, which means unless that card has flying, they're not able to attack me.
Yeah.
which would have
I
really
think every
shut you
single
down.
one of my creatures
Which
is
would have
green in
really
this
shut you
deck.
down from slowly chipping away at me, and then I would have probably won that easily. It's just I didn't have that one.
Yeah, exactly.
I just didn't have that one bit of mana to actually set it off, because blue... Fuck it, is there anything that blue's actually good for? It's good for Dress Down and even Tefri's Moat, however...
Yeah, like, the blue in your deck is definitely a splash. It's really in there for Back to Basics, because Back to Basics is kind of... Like, Back to Basics and, Solitary Confinement are effectively your two 4-ofs in terms of, like, hate piece enchantments, because they both read I win the game against, like, certain types of decks. Any deck that's running, like, 2 or 3 colors, especially decks like mine where I run exactly 4 basics. I don't know why I only run 4 basics, but I am.
Like, maybe tweaking it to sort of just reduce the number of islands, just to increase... Maybe just increase the numbers, a few other things a bit up, so that way they can actually have a chance of repairing, because...
That deck probably does
because
want,
I
like,
think
just
the
2
deck...
islands.
From Sanctum Weaver and also City of Brass and I think a few other things, I have enough options to allow me to get any type of mana I want, so I'm not too reliant on praying for islands to show up for my blue.
Or land tax, and you know, with land tax, you can basically just grab island, plains, forest. Done. But yeah, honestly, yeah, you could probably cut 1 or 2 islands and then add a forest and plains.
I already have 6. I already have 6 plains. The main thing is just I only have 4 forests.
Yeah, okay,
so,
maybe just like 2 islands to 2 forests.
So I wanna
be what you want.
Oh yeah, I would cut down to 2 islands and just boost up my forests, so that way it's the same amount as my plain. But that can be done later once when this little covenant is over.
After the best of 3s. All right.
That being said.
So, you lost, so you get to pick who goes first.
20... I rolled a 16.
Hi, gangsters, it's me, Daggermouths. I'm back from the grave. Sorry.
Daggermouths, welcome in.
No, you don't need to roll. You lost, so you get to pick who goes first. That's the best of 3
So what
works.
are you streaming?
Oh, okay, so I guess... let's say you go first.
So what are you streaming?
We are streaming Magic.
On Cockatrice.
Magic the Gathering. Okay, I have lost all interest. I apologize.
That's fine. We're also just shit talking about different, like, lore and shit. Like, regarding magic lore and stuff. So yeah, you need to hit ready top up.
Ready.
Alright, so you said I go first.
Yep, so Control M. 7 cards. What do I have? I have that. That.
Protection from planeswalkers and wizards? What? Right, I forget that you have that dumb random line of text. Is this a keepable hand? Does this do anything? I mean... I can make us both burn in hell. But that's a dumb idea. I
think I will keep this land. I think it's actually pretty good for what I would like to do.
I'm gonna go down to 6, I think. I'm not super keen on that hand. Yeah, okay, I like this way better. You stay against them. So, how big do you think we will go? Isn't it 18-6 for 6? I love that. Considering this deck and the lands in my hand, I'm actually gonna put you on the bottom. Move to bottom of library. Alright. So, main phase. Strip mine, go.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, no draw, main. Planes, and I end my turn.
End of yours, I'm going to strip mine your planes.
Fair enough, fair enough. That goes to my graveyard.
Alright.
Ah yes, we're now on turn 2, turn 1.
Version 2, yeah.
Turn 1, 2. Turn 1, 2.
Ooh, actually.
Second verse, same as the first.
I'm just gonna go Verdant Catacombs and say go. I'm
nothing
basically
was
just sitting
achieved.
here, it's like, no. I wanted to draw a card on my first turn. That's basically where we're at. It's like, I've effectively swapped the play. Anyway, you're up. Well, actually, no, I've not swapped the play, because I'm still, like, the first one playing a land, but...
End of turn.
End of yours, I'm going to go fetch for a basic. Honestly, maybe I should just cut some fetches from this deck for more basics. I want a basic forest. I'm then going to cast Worldly Tutor. Finding... Against you, what do I want? Oh, I know what I want. No, not you. Yeah, okay, that's what that goes. I want Ramanap Excavator, which goes to the top of my library from Worldly Tutor. I'm then going to go... Basically, it's a Snake Shaman, no, Naga Shaman, that lets me play lands from my graveyard. I'm then...
Oh, oh, you can't.
Yeah. Strip Mine Lock. I'm going to play Nurturing Peatland, which taps for black or green, but hurts me to do so. And I can also pay one and sacrifice it to draw a card. I'm done. I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Watching. Anyway, how have you been, Dagger? Oh, he left.
On a soul against the wall, and then nothing that you can say. Ba ba da ba 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 la and me. Psychosocial, psychosocial, psychosocial. Yeah.
Look, I'm only partially sorry for what's about to happen, Top Hat.
Forest that exploration.
Yep.
And then I get to play an extra land. End of.
What do? You hit non-basic lands, right? Yes, you do. End of yours. I'm going to channel Boseiju Who Endures. So I can pay 1 and a green and discard Boseiju Who Endures to destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land an opponent controls. That player may search their library for a card with a basic land type, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature I control. I'm going to pop Nykthos. So you get to go search for something with a basic land type. So, probably Spara, because it taps for all 3 of your colours, and is a forest, island, plains. Or a basic if you want to keep mana off.
I want this thing expand. I want the fucking library. What the fuck is the
Because it's set to a default max size. I don't fucking know.
And when I click on it, it basically spams the fuck out.
Just drag it out.
I am trying to drag it. What the?
I don't know then. If you want, use Control T and make a token.
Okay, so
if it's being a bitch, if it's being a bitch, just use fucking Control T to make a token. If it's not being nice. For
and for Spurs headquarters. Which one did you recommend? Spurs headquarters, right?
Yes. Unless you want to keep a blue up for dress down, then I would grab a basic island. Those would be the 2 sort of things I would go for there. If you want fixing, go for Spyro's headquarters. If you want mana up, go for the island for dress down and to show a dress down in hand. So those would be the two things I'd do, because you could use that information against me to sort of bluff.
Okay, so that goes to the graveyard, and then
Yeah, then you get to go grab the land from your library. And Spara's entered tapped.
Cool, cool.
Yeah. Alright. I untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, also I took a damage from the Nurturing Peatland. Awesome. I'm going to play Prismatic Vista. I'm going to go to 17 and go grab a snow-covered swamp. Because it lets me find any basic. Keyboards like my heart shines in RGB. I'm going to go to 16 and play Ramanap Excavator, which lets me play land cards from my graveyard. I'm done.
You are done. Boop, boop. Draw a card. Main.
What a weird card. Library of Lang. You have no maximum hand size. If an effect causes you to discard a card, discard it, but you may put it on top of your library instead of your graveyard.
Let's say that. Play a second hand due to exploration.
Oh good, another Nykthos.
What does the devotion mean? What does devotion even mean?
Okay, so devotion is the number of coloured pips on things you control. So if you've got, like, you know, 2 enchantments that each have 2 white pips, you can pay 2 and tap Nykthos and make 4 white. It's in there to get some extra mana. It works with the fact that a lot of your things are permanents that have a couple coloured pips or so. So it's... basically, Sarah's Sanctum doesn't exist in this format, so this is your next bet.
So that's good. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is... boop, boop, boop. And that... what else can I do? That. Fair enough. End of my turn.
Okay. Shroud. Whenever you cast enchantment spells, you draw a card. Nice. You also have Hall of Heliod's Generosity up if there's any enchantments in your graveyard. Which appears to be no. They're both lands. Okay. Untap. Draw a card. I'm gonna go... Ow.
I'm quite thankful that there's actually a bit more potential for me to do shit here.
Yeah, despite the fact that I, like, can show a strip mine lock, you still have the ability to do stuff, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Demonic Tutor and grab a card, which in this case is gonna be this boyo. Goes to my hand. Guess what
That's
it was?
me in
Guess
corner.
what it was? It was Exploration. And then my second land for turn. No, I haven't played a land for turn yet. First land for turn is going to be Strip Mine.
Actually, I think I would want to. Hold on, can I?
You could you could respond to me casting Exploration if you wanted.
Yep, I think I would like to. Boop, and enough. And what else? Yeah, that could actually work.
Yeah, dress down, so that comes into play. You draw a card. Actually, first you draw a card while it's being cast.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it enters the battlefield, and you draw a card from it entering. So you draw 2 cards here. Exploration hits. Ramanap is now a 2/3 with no abilities. Sad. We go to combat, and I would like to swing for 2.
Whenever you try to cast a chapter, oh yeah, from the Enchantress. Oh yeah, that's what that. Oh yeah, it actually sort of combos together, so it's actually kind of useful.
Yeah, because dress down is on the battlefield when that trigger goes off.
Neat.
Yeah, okay, I'm swinging for 2. Dick.
Okay. Swing for 2, so 1, 2.
If you have a way to search for an enchantment here, my suggestion, since you're going to have basically an entire turn before I can start strip mine locking, would be to find Rest in Peace. Or Root Maze. Root Maze is... Wait, why did I put that in the graveyard? Ignore that. Main 2. I can play 2 lands this turn, but I'm just going to play Polluted Delta and say go. So Dress Down gets popped, so it dies now. Yeah, Dress Down gets sacrificed on my end step.
Cool, cool.
Now Gothian Enchantress is back to being a creature. Back to being 0-1 with Shroud. And it's your turn.
Alright, so untap, upkeep, draw.
You do have Enlightened Tutor in that deck. You should. If you don't, I've made a very tremendous mistake. Yeah, no, you got a playset of Enlightened Tutor. Good. Okay. Thought so.
Plane. I think I'm gonna... Let's do...
Yep. 4 mana. Or that works too. Yeah, okay. Goodbye, Ramanab Excavator.
So, yep. And and let's say draw a card.
Yep. Well. Fun.
So you're gonna need a card that's gonna be able to get rid of that.
Yeah, I need to be able to get rid of that before I can do stuff.
So
this is the kind of Magic I like, where it's a lot of interaction back and forth. As opposed to the last game where we just kind of dirtled around and then like, oh right, I can make 2/2s to kill you, and 2 1/1s to kill you.
Yep, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Because like, a Strip Mine lock is actively bad against someone if you don't have any creatures on board. Because effectively all it does is prolong the game. You need something that can get through, or some way to generate advantage to make the Strip Mine lock good. I have Exploration here, which lets me still ramp, so I'm not locking myself out, but even if I can, like, pop Cast Out. Ramanap being a 2/3 is very important to the Strip Mine lock plan. End step, I'm gonna crack Polluted Delta and go to 14. Ugh. And go grab a tapped Overgrown Tomb. And then we're gonna go and tap, upkeep, draw. Oh hey! Cool. Actually... Nah, that's not gonna do anything. What would I grab with you? I'm going to go green, black, and play Assassin's Trophy targeting Cast Out. So destroy target permanent, its controller may search their library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle, then they shuffle. So basically, I pop this, I get my Ramanap back, unattach, and you get to go get a basic of your choice from your library.
Okay, that goes away, and now I check for a basic.
We have acquired the biggest jelly bean, but at what cost? That's a... Fucking calling Omnath the biggest jelly bean is such a great way to describe him, because he's basically just a giant bean. First land from graveyard is actually gonna be...
Question, does City of Brass count as a basic land or not?
No. Basic lands are any of them that say the word basic on their type line. So in your case, island, forest, or plains. I'm going to play Strip Mine.
I'm going to do another plains.
And I'm going to pop Hall of Heliod's Generosity with Strip Mine.
Cool, cool.
Second land for turn is gonna be Strip Mine, and I'm going to pop Nykthos.
Uh-huh.
I basically have to cut you off of ways to, like, try to get out of this, but even if I do that, you still have, like, 6 or 7 ways out of this. Like, if you just rip Idyllic 2 to rest in peace, I'm kind of fucked. That's my turn.
Okay, so
Because
untap, upkeep, draw, main.
yeah, each of your Argothian Enchantress triggers, like, those add up real quick. Turning every single one of your, like, hate piece or value piece enchantments into a cantrip is just really good. To play with fire.
Let's say island, and let's see, how do I wanna...
Always like to play with fire. Okay, island for turn.
Okay, let's see, I think
Actually,
I
that's
am
a good
going...
question. Is there an enchantment thing that does this? Actually, yeah, no. If you... Actually, another way you can fuck with me here, and it sucks a lot, is if you get Root Maze and Back to Basics, all my lands enter tapped, and don't untap because of Back to Basics if they're non-basic.
Okay, so I am going to...
Again, a lot of your deck is assembling, like, synergies between enchantments to press insurmountable advantages against someone. Alright, 5 mana? Oh, motherfucking... Okay.
Draw a card.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I can Strip Mine Locky here, but I don't think that's gonna do much. When you just make when you draw a card and make a 4/4 with every one of those. Fuck, I'm at 14 life. Oh, good. Oh, good.
And nothing else I can do, so end of my turn.
You don't have a second land to play with Exploration?
I do not have a second land to play with Exploration.
Fair enough. I'm gonna sacrifice Nurturing Peatland to draw a card.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. No, get back in the pot. There. Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna play Strip Mine twice. Targeting Spyro's headquarters and your forest. So yeah, I'm just gonna play it twice with Ramanap and Exploration and pop both of those. You do have a chance to respond here by making a green if there's anything you can play for a green, or 1 for free, but I don't know if there's anything that matters for that.
I guess I will tap it to float a green.
Yeah. Alright.
So, that and that goes away. So I just only have a single... Yep.
I would like to move to combat. Do you have anything to spend that green on, or it'll fizzle out? Because mana leaves the pool after steps and phases end.
Oh dear, I don't. And now I realize an error I did, so oh well, that's more my fault.
Honestly,
So
grabbing a second forest there probably would have been the better choice, because then my targets suck. I have to cut you off one of the colors. I was gonna try for white, and then I'm like, I can't do that. You have so much white.
Regardless, there's nothing I can do there, so end of my...
Yeah.
Moving on.
I would like to attack for 2.
1, 2.
Main 2, I'm gonna pay green, black, and cast Sylvan Scrying, which lets me search for a land card, reveal it, and put it in my hand. Which in this case is gonna be... What do I even grab? Let's target attacking creature. That kills... That doesn't kill that, because that has Shroud. I can't remove a counter off that, so I can't save myself from the angels with that. What do you do? Mill 3, return a creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. Which would be... nothing in my graveyard. Ugh. I guess I grab Cabal Coffers? Wait, no. Oh, duh. I grab Beseiju Who Endures and bring that to my hand. I can't cast it this turn. Oh, sorry, I can't activate it this turn. I'm done. So basically, you need to play some enchantments to get angels out here now. To provide a clock, because Beseiju's gonna die.
That draw main. Let's see.
Like, if you top deck a green source here and just get, like, Sanctum Weaver and any 3-drop enchantment, that's probably fucking sucks for me. Or any 2-drop enchantment.
And let's see. Land.
Okay, so that's a lot of mana, actually.
Okay, so I am going... What to do, boop, 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 boop.
Okay, Sigil makes an angel, you draw a card off of Ogothian Enchantress.
Let's say token for angel, draw a card.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
And
let's take 2 damage from Tomb.
Yep, yep, I do.
Well, I mean, the other option to just countering Beseiju is just go, haha, idiot, here's a second one. I guess. Yeah, right. You done? Or do you have, actually, do you have another land to play?
I am good for... Maybe I have another land. Maybe I don't.
Would you like to play a second land? No.
I would not like to play a second land. That would be the end of my turn.
Alright, well, draw a card. That 4/4 is gonna kill me. Second verse, well, I guess third verse, same as the first. I'm gonna strip mine in 2 white sources. And I'm on a 4-turn clock from that angel.
Aha, so strip mining those 2 white cards. That is valid.
Yeah, considering I know your deck is like white-green base. I'm then going to cast... I'm going to channel Beseiju and pop one of the sigils.
Okay.
And I can't actually attack here because you just eat the fucking Ramanap Excavator with the angel. I'm done.
My turn. Untap, upkeep, draw, main. What do I... Let's see. What do we do? Yeah. Oh dear, you took away my 2 white. Those were sort of a nice little base. That was a nice little base. And I mix.
There's probably an enchantment.
Look, there's nothing. Look, there's nothing I can really do here. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Oh, actually,
I'm absolute.
There's a few cards in here that aren't.
I can't do anything at all, man. I can't do anything at all, man.
You make an angel and draw a card. Why you gotta do me like this? So now all my spells draw you cards as well.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate! Uh-oh, how unfortunate!
Are you gonna swing in the air for 4, you dick? Because you can still keep the other angel back to eat Ramanab. Roto...
Yep, I would...
Roto vaccine.
Should I attack? Should I attack Ramanab now, or should I...
You should attack, because now you have the, like, my clock does not beat your clock.
Oh yeah, because now...
Yeah, so even
Draw
if
arrow,
I'm still strip
attack...
mining... No, you attack me, not the creatures, but yeah, so...
Oh.
I can't block, it
Okay.
flies anyway.
Okay, so...
So one of
That's...
them's tapped.
So...
Yeah, one of your angels is tapped.
Yep.
Because it attacked.
Mhm.
So yeah. See, this is what your deck wants to do, is basically hold out for a couple turns, not die, and then just, like, use all your weaponized value and, like, disruptive elements to just go, cool, now I have 4/4s every time I cast an enchantment, and I'm drawing 3 cards a turn. Can you beat that? Probably not. Alright, well this, yep. So I assume you're done with that, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, so move to end step. Alrighty.
Hello. Oh, you should have gone for the island! You should have removed my diversity!
Yeah, I know. Alright, I guess I strip mine the island in the fucking ancient tomb.
That would be a sensible choice, I think, because that would have locked me out of my a decent pull of my mana.
It doesn't change the fact that you have 2 4/4s and can kill me in 2 turns. Thankfully you don't get to draw any cards off Ristic Study, because I'm not playing any spells this turn. Go. But yeah, no, there's actually a blue card that if you wanted to swap one of your one-offs that you're not super keen on, I would probably go Curse of Exhaustion, because Deafening Silence just does what it does, but better. Well, actually, maybe Deafening Silence, because Deafening Silence hurts you as well, because it's symmetrical. It's... Basically, it's whenever a land enters the battlefield, if it's, you know, the second land or more this turn, they have to bounce lands to their hands, or sacrifice lands, so it's like, it fucks with people who want to play a lot of lands and stops them from ramping. Confounding Conundrum or something like that? Yeah, Confounding Conundrum. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. When a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return a land they control to its owner's hand. It's fucking dumb. Anyway. Right. It's your turn, by the way.
Okay, cool. So, untap, upkeep, draw. Anything I can do? Let's see. There's nothing I want. Nothing I want to do. There is nothing I want to do. Nothing I want to do. So I will just
Move to combat and beat me upside the head with 2 angels.
Draw arrow, draw arrow, draw arrow.
Yep, tap him to show they attacked. Yep.
Yep. End of turn.
Yeah, alright. So what? I need to pull exactly Maelstrom Pulse here? That is not exactly Maelstrom Pulse, so we might actually just be fucked. Well, I'm gonna... Actually, I'm at this weird point now where I actually kinda just need to ramp. So I'm gonna grab Besage Who Endures and play that, so it doesn't... I can't activate its ability from the graveyard. And strip mine, but I'm not targeting anything with it. I'm going to cast a spell. It's Mox Diamond. As an additional cost to cast it, I will discard this Misty Rainforest. So you get to draw a card off of Ristic Study, because I'm not paying the 1.
Okay, so I draw.
Yep.
Whenever my opponent may draw a card. Yep, I draw a card.
Alright, and then I'm going to pay 6 for Primeval Titan, which is a 6/6 with when it enters the battlefield or attacks, I may search my library for up to 2 land cards and put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle my library. So, in this case... Wait, I don't have... Right, I don't actually have fucking... shit bitch combo in here. Huh. Actually, is there a way I can survive? Oh, they enter tapped. Never mind. I guess I grab 2 tapped strip mines? I don't know. Honestly, maybe I should have just fucking... Maybe I should have not gone for the strip mine lock and just started going with value earlier. I think that's where I fucked up this game. Because, like, strip mine locking you has done nothing except prolong my own death. Actually, it hasn't even prolonged my own death. It's just given you time. So yeah, I'm done.
Okay,
even if
so
I swing for 2, I'm dead.
upkeep, draw, main. What?
Oh, you also
anything
drew
I
a card
can...
off of Primeval Titan.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yep. Because I didn't pay the 1 for prime time.
Yep, nothing I can cast, so that'll just be...
Yep, I'm dead.
Combat, attack.
Alright, so now we move to game 3. So yeah, so now we're sort of seeing how these 2 decks play off each other. Basically, anything that gives you incremental value against me is good, because I have to spend removal to remove your 2-for-1s, and oftentimes I'm losing out in that bet. Like, being able to get value outside of strip mine locking and stuff, and being able to slow me down, even just a hair, to, like, land in your, like, again, being able to combat my ramp by just playing value threats is really good.
Yeah, and I think one way I fucked up there, which I guess wasn't really a fuck up because I won because...
Well, you can still fuck up and win.
I could have probably played a different card and mana in order to play another enchantment, which would have with the green, which would have basically said every time I cast an enchantment, draw a card.
Oh, yeah, play Enchantress's Presence to draw more cards to get more lands. Yeah, I can see that.
Yes,
I will
which
say,
would have basically just allowed me to, which would have allowed me to sort of spiral even more.
Yeah, I do actually have like a little notepad here, so I have actually been taking notes on like what to do with your deck. And as you said, yeah, swapping out 2 islands for 2 forests is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
And I would suggest swapping out fucking Deafening Silence for Confounding Conundrum. Because
Conundrum is simply just Deafening Silence, but it works a bit better for you.
Well, specifically, you already have Curse of Exhaustion, which goes on a player and stops them playing more than 1 spell each turn, whereas Deafening Silence is only 1 mana, but it says every player can't cast more than 1 non-creature spell each turn, which hurts you. So, replacing that with Confounding Conundrum, which is not symmetrical for some fucking reason, and also cantrip for some stupid reason. Those would be the changes so far. You're in one of those decks that has a suite of cards that can be tailored, and effectively that suite is where what would normally go in a 60 card format sideboard goes. It's like, what narrow hate pieces do I want, and what less narrow, more broad hate pieces am I playing more of to more likely get them? And if you want, you could probably find a way to cut, like, a few cards here and there to get a playset of Idyllic Tutor in there. I couldn't find space for it, though, so it's up to you.
Audio. Also, hi Crow. Welcome to chat. Also doing stream. So, how you doing?
Who's that?
Flicks back my hair. Who the fuck are you? God motherfucker.
Okay. That's fair. Gods are still peggable.
Silly twink. Anyway, so who do you want? Alright, so who's going first, Lex?
I will take first. Confounding Conundrum. We're just writing down the things in case we go later.
M7.
Control M. I got.
Gun, no girls, girls gotta die. Wake up with my audio.
If you were an Urborg or a Yawgmoth, not Yawgmoth, Yavimaya, you might actually be good. But sadly, no. Yeah, no, I got a Mulder 6 again. Okay. You're slightly better.
I think I'm gonna keep this hand. Probably not the most 100% optimal thing, but at least it'll give me a nice little baseline for the beginning.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you on the bar. You're a value piece. Do I need you? I'm basically worried about. I'm worried about if you can just like turn 2 back to basics me. That's what I'm worried about. It's like if you can do that, I'm fucked. If you wanted to, you could put counterbalance in that deck, though I wouldn't suggest it. You kind of have to overhaul parts of the deck to run counterbalance.
Yeah, because we decided that's gonna be worth points due to the simple fact that, God, that thing is so fucking stupid with how it interacts.
Oh yeah, no, counterbalance. So counterbalance became points. Top stopped being points, but counterbalance became more points to sort of compensate. So let me quickly check your points on your deck. I think you're pretty low on points. Yeah, literally the only points in your deck are a playset of Mox Diamond. Like, you are so trim on points, it's perfect. I have to figure out what I'm putting on the bottom of my library. As much as the Manland is good, you can go to the bottom. Alright. Main. I am going to play Blast Zone, which is a land that enters with a charge counter on it, and I can tap it for a colorless, or I can pay XX and tap it to put X charge counters on it, and I can pay 3, tap it, and sacrifice it to destroy each non-land permanent with mana value equal to the number of charge counters on Blast Zone. So it's a weirdly restrictive board wipe on a land. I'm done.
It was unusual. Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, it's an explosive. It's basically an explosive land. It's depth. It's depth charges.
Boop. Main.
But yeah, no, if you like run back to basics against me, I might actually just be straight up fucked. Fucking Root Maze hurts too. Alright, shift. Draw a card. Hey, that thing. We're gonna go Nurturing Peatland. Go to 19. Play Exploration. So I get to play another land, which in this case is going to be a snow-covered forest. Oh, I thought that was a snow-covered swamp for some reason. Alright then. Well, that changes things. What do you do? Return a land. Yeah? Oh, yeah, you do that. Okay, I'm gonna end the turn. You're up, top hat.
Of 6709. La 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 la.
Huh. These 3 games have gone on for, like, we're at the 2-hour mark now. So.
Okay, I guess this will be the last game then.
No, I'll probably do, like, another best of 3, because, like, I'm not super tired. That's usually why I cut off at about the 3-hour mark.
Oh, every night, Oh, oh, oh. Okay, it's your turn.
Alrighty. End step. I'm going to crop rotation, sacrificing this. Going to find Cabal. No, yes. No, I need Yawgmoth. Sorry, Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. So, every land is a swamp now. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to go black and colorless and cast Demonic Tutor. Which will let me go find any card. Which is going to be... Where are you hiding? You. Drag that to hand. I'm going to play Cabal Coffers, which taps for... I can pay 2 and tap it to add a mana for each swamp I control, which in this case would be 4. Prismatic Vista, which makes that now this taps for 5. But I don't have a whole lot beyond that. So I'm actually gonna have to end the turn there. Have fun.
Okay, so that's going.
I got a lot of mana in front of me, but not much to do with it.
Draw. Main.
I could have just tapped that for black and left that up. That was dumb of me. Oh well. I could have maximized my mana that turn. That was on me. I did stupid.
Oh well. Oh well. Boo, boo, boo. Oh. Actually, do I want to do that?
There's already somebody asking about trying to increase the size of the UI on the fucking Cockatrice server, so yeah. Understandable. Back to my business. Alright, that's the thing that fucking flips into an aura. That's a fun thing.
And draw a card.
Yep. Draw a card off of Enchantress's oh my fucking god. You gotta have so much value! Why do I feel like we're just gonna get into a really fucking tight board stall? Yeah, alright. So yeah, you're done. Yep. Alright. Currently that taps for black, but I need a second green. So I'm actually gonna pay 1 life with Prismatic Vista. Graveyard, not exile. And grab a forest. Where are you hiding? Snow-covered forest. Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Hey buddy, you're cool. I like you. Graveyard. That's from the battlefield specifically. Ugh. Black, tap. Yeah, activate Cabal Coffers, making 5 black. 5. We use 3 of that. Make a green, take a damage from Peatland. I'm gonna play Titania, Protector of Argoth. So when she enters, I get to grab a land from my graveyard and put it on the battlefield, which in this case is just gonna be this Prismatic Vista. And when lands, when a land I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, I make a 5/3 elemental. She's also a 5/3 elemental. So we're gonna.
I see.
We're gonna go down to 16. Go grab a basic with Prismatic Vista. which in this case is going to be a snow-covered swamp. I get a 5/3. Sadly, it's from the battlefield, so I can't like do that, which sucks. But hey, we're here. I'm going to keep that in hand, I think, actually. And I'm done with that, actually, because I don't have anything else to do. You're up.
Okay, But, okay, so,
Maybe I should
draw,
grab
main.
cards. I have Mouth of Ronom in here, right? 1. Yeah, and all that takes is that. Living in the wrong machine. What I'm supposed to think when the bullets start to fall. That's so much card draw. Each one of your enchantments draws you 2 cards now? That's an enchantment, so you draw 2 cards.
So, 1,
That's
2.
just gross, man.
And can I tap Sanctum Weaver on this turn too, or
Summoning
nah?
sick. He's summoning 6, sadly.
Summoning sick, so let's see.
You got 6 cards in hand? Really?
Anything I want to do here? What do I?
I'm just gonna buy pure mutas until you're done streaming.
I understand.
That is perfect. That's perfectly fair. Probably gonna kick myself in my ass, but I think I'm gonna say end of turn.
Fair enough. Alright. I got nothing to do on your end step, so I'm going to draw a card. Oh, hey, cool. Either way, you get a basic out of this, which sucks, but is necessary. Green, black. I'm going to use Besage's ability to pop Assassin enchantments' presence. So you get to go search. Yeah, you get to go search a library for a land with a basic land type, and put it into play, and Assassin Enchantress's presence gets removed. Sadly, this doesn't trigger Titania because it's not on the battlefield.
Okay, so view library. Okay, so you could send to the graveyard and in exchange I put down this tapped.
Yep. If you've got any form of tutor to get solitary confinement, probably in shit. I'm then going to move to combat and swing for 10.
Okay, just against me?
Yeah. You attack the player and
yep.
their creatures.
That is fair, so that brings me down to 10, and those guys, meaning that, oh, that's a very nasty counter. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do, otherwise I'm gonna fucking die.
I'm then going to end the turn.
Understood. So, tap, upkeep, draw.
I basically have to,
Main.
like, cut you off of some value and whilst applying pressure. I have to attack you on 2 axes to keep you off balance. Which is weirdly tempo-y for this deck. Though I'm pretty sure I would fucking... Actually, do I fold to tempo? I haven't built a tempo deck in this format yet. I need to do that. That'd be super fun.
Let's see. Let's say tap for blue.
Yeah.
Tap for 2.
Take
1,
2.
2.
Because the difference between 10 and 8 here is nothing with what I have on board.
Okay.
You
Back to
fucking
basics.
cunt!
Back to back to basics. Draw a card.
How dare you? A
What
curse
else
upon
do
your
I-
family, a pox upon your life. Alright, fine. Just gotta
Actually, what
fucking delay me a turn
Actually,
or
what
two.
I want to do? Would I want to do it in that order?
It does unfortunately keep some of your shit tapped. But you got ways around that.
So I'm going to. Do I have any?
Distancing means more than distance. You need to find a way to get rid of one of these elementals or feel comfortable blocking it. You also have 2 mana of any color from Sanctum Weaver.
2 mana of any color. I am going to tap this for 2 white. I am also going to boop, boop, boop.
Yep.
This boy.
Okay, you draw another card. Theoretically, you could have done that.
Theoretically, you're still gonna win because I don't think I have any
Actually,
way.
if you want, you have the mana to do that in the opposite order. Because you just tap Sanctum Weaver for blue when you go to cast Back to Basics. In which case you end up.
Oh yeah, so
In which case you end up with an angel. If you want, feel free to walk it back that way.
yeah. If you let me, I'll walk back that way to give myself an angel.
Yeah, the only thing that changes is you end up with an angel on board. Alright, so next
Indeed.
turn you've got 5 mana. If I swing with Titania, you just trade for her, because she makes more stuff. I'm gonna, on your end step... Oh, on your end step I'm gonna sack Peatland to draw a card. Which makes Titania make a 5/3. But you have the ability to block an elemental here, trade off with the other. I'm still stuck on, like, no mana. And I can't tick up Blast Zone. Fuck. Yeah, you got me in a bit of a pickle here. Jeez. And tap. That stays tapped. Draw a card. You make a lot of mana real fast.
Legalize thermonuclear bombs.
I know, right? I'm gonna play Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth, as a land for turn. One of these lands I tap isn't gonna untap. This doesn't do anything except pulp my own exploration, so I guess I tap this for black because of Urborg. Black. Green. I'm gonna play Urg, Spawn of Turg. Whose power is equal... I know, right? It's a dumb fucking name, and I love it. So he has power equal to the number of land cards in my graveyard, which is currently 4. So I'm just gonna write that down for annotation. Spawn of Turg. Beginning my upkeep, I may look at the top card of my library. I may put that card into my graveyard. I can also pay a black and a green and sacrifice a land to draw a card. Yeah, I gotta push. I gotta push here. So I'm gonna swing with these 2 elementals for combat. Theoretically, you can let one through and trade with the other. In which case, you keep Argothian Enchantress.
Yeah, I think I would like to do that.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright. 1 elemental dies, your angel dies. Second main.
And that takes me down by 5 health?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is I'm in dire straits right now.
Same here. I'm just sort of sitting here like, if you can weaponize all this value, I'm fucked. That back to basics is really making the cards in my hand not great. If I kill the sigil now, you untap with 5 mana, and I might be able to kill you if you don't have solitary confinement. If I kill the Sanctum Weaver, you can't play solitary confinement unless you draw a land. I think I'm gonna make you have it. I'm gonna cast Assassin's Trophy, targeting Sanctum Weaver. Wait, no, this gets you a land. Sorry, no. Targeting Sigil of the Empty Throne. I gotta make you have the cards, basically. So, destroy target permanent. Its controller may search the library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. So you have to go find a basic. By the way, all your lands are forests in addition to their other types, so everything you have can tap for green because of Yavimaya. And black, too, because of Urborg.
Good to know.
So yeah. Can you? There we go. Anyway.
Blue is tapped.
Actually, it comes in untapped off of Assassin's Trophy.
Okay.
Okay, I am done here, sadly.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Next turn, I only untap with 2 fucking lands. Ugh.
Question, which lands actually don't untap because they're basic? Because they're not basic?
Anything that doesn't have the basic type. So, Hall of Heliod's Generosity, Ancient Tomb, and Spara. Also, remember, Hall of Heliod's Generosity is legendary, so you can only have 1, but what you could do is play the second one and sacrifice the one that's tapped. Spara's is also tapped. Yeah, so one's untapped. Yeah, so the one you played this turn can come in untapped, and you sacrifice the other one, in which case you have...
Oh yeah, so in that case, so that by Mox Diamond, sacrifice Holiday.
No, you
Generosity.
Mox Diamond, you have to discard a land card for it, from your hand. Do you want to walk that back? That's it. Do you have a land card in your hand to discard to Mox Diamond? Hold up.
Yeah, sure. Still gonna be still will be discarding Hall of Generosity, so
That one's
I think
tapped.
it's just I have a
Yeah.
still tapped, so
So you
let's
have
see. Let's
6
see.
mana?
That
5 mana. No, 6 mana. And if you can play another enchantment before you play Sanctum Weaver, that gives you 4 mana to spend on a spell. Gah. Basically, what you need here is like solitary confinement and land tax, and that stops you from just dying ever.
that. Land tax. Draw a card. Actually, maybe walk that back.
Oh yeah, no, the multiverse is absolutely fucked. With this new fucking Phyrexia set. Zendikar does what Zendikar does best. The land is angry and does not like visitors.
Okay, green.
Another Argothian Enchantress, okay.
Draw a card.
No, that was not an enchantment. For Argothian Enchantress isn't an enchantment. But playing an enchantment here will draw you 2 cards.
Okay, walk that back. Actually, by doing that, I can just do that.
Yeah.
Based on land tax, that can do. Let's say that just counts as what I did.
And then, and then draw 1 more card off of the Enchantress instead of the 2 from it, just 1. There we go. We fixed it.
So that draws 2 cards, then that land tax. So.
Yep. Okay.
And
you got 3.
green.
Do you have a way to lock me out of dealing damage to you now? Okay.
That PC.
Draw another 2 cards. And you can play 2
1,
lands this turn.
1, 2. I can play 2 lands this turn. Anything I can do.
The other thing you can do is, if you can put down some blockers, you don't die this turn either. Actually, or if you slam Teferi's Moat... No, you don't have the mana for that. Unfortunately. Alright.
That, and anything else I want to do here. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
I mean, that's a lot of green mana there as well. The problem is, like, you can't filter it into other colors just yet. Draw for turn. This is tapped, this is tapped, this is tapped, this is tapped. Yeah, I'm just very quickly checking. Yeah, there's only 4 there. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna swing. Each one of these creatures can kill you if it connects, so you need something at instant speed to get rid of one of them or all of them.
And I'm assuming I can't block with any of the creatures I have? Or...
You can block, like you could block 2 of them, but any one of these, if they connect, still kills you.
Let's see, place down. Let's see, I already have.
Like if you've got
the second Enchantress has Summoning Sickness, so that can't do anything. The only things that can do stuff is the other Argonian and the Weaver.
You can still block if it's got Summoning Sickness. So you can block, say, the Elemental and Titania, but then Turd kills you, or so on and so forth, with any combination there. If you have, like, Cast Out, or a way to get rid of one of my creatures, like, right now, you don't die.
Yeah, I don't have anything. You win.
Okay. Alright, well that was an interesting series of games. That second game hurt.
I just love the fun. Just the one moment, it's like,
oh,
there's nothing I can do here. Plonk.
What was your hand at the end of that?
Current here. Oh, this game or that?
Yeah, this game. Yeah, so like, show me your hand.
Forest, Chimeric Justice, Starfield of Nyx, Smothering Tithe, and a second land tax. If you didn't destroy the fucking angel thing, you would be fucked.
Actually, maybe playing the second land tax with Mox Diamond might have been appropriate. To see if you can draw, like, 2 cards.
Wait, did I even draw the land? Draw the land with her? I mean, I can't really draw. I can only specifically look up basic lands with land tax, so it doesn't really help me there.
No, what I mean is playing it
Oh,
to draw 2
oh
cards.
wait,
and then go to the chest.
oh yeah, the Enchantress shit. Man, I completely forgot. I always forget about that ability.
Theoretically, you could have just tapped Forest and Plains to play Enchantress and leave Sanctum Weaver up. You know, play land tax with the Mox Diamond, which leaves you with more mana. It ends up with more mana. I don't know if there is another way to sort of like schedule your mana better at the end of that. Theoretically, actually, you know, playing Starfield of Nyx there is kind of bad, because all it does is turn back to basics into... Actually, you don't have enough enchantments to turn it into a 3/3. Yeah, no, it's kind of a tough situation there, where it's like, I have to find a way to offset you and apply pressure.
Okay. How do I concede again? It's
F2. F2. And then, yeah, if you want to do that tweaking to the deck. I'm not sure what's in this that I would cut for some stuff. But yeah, I wanted to try a different deck that I haven't actually got to try out yet. So that was Golgari land value. I've tried Attrition Storm. Right, I was going to try Amulet Titan.
okay, so let's see. We move 2 islands, add 2 forests, and you also would think it would make sense to remove Silence and replace that with
Confounding Conundrum.
How is Silence?
Deafening Silence.
Oh, Deafening Silence. There we
It's
go.
an enchantment.
So we move that, and then how do I add cards again? What's the card?
You search it in that bar next to you.
Oh yeah, what's the name of the card again?
Confounding Conundrum.
Confounding.
It's an enchantment for 1 and a blue.
Let's see. Is confounding.
Random.
Why won't you go in? Confounding Conundrum. Go in, you piece of shit.
Click the green arrow up top.
Green arrow up top.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, that. Oh, wait, that. Not that search.
Yeah.
Confounding.
Alright, I'm gonna play Amulet Titan. Did you want to try a different deck, or are you gonna keep Enchantress with the...
Why the fuck is Confounding Conundrum not searching up? What the hell am I doing?
Maybe try Confound Conundrum.
Confound. Well, I'm searching it, it's just nothing's coming up on anything, and god damn it, I think I said something wrong and now I can't search for anything. God damn it.
Just search Conundrum. Conundrum.
I'm searching Con, so it should have...
Yeah. Also, there is a card just called Confound.
Why? Yep, there's nothing coming up in the search thing. What the fuck?
Because, like, here's the card.
Okay, just show me what the hell I need to do again.
Okay,
just
in the search bar... Here,
Mhm.
I'll show it on stream. You go... In the search thing, you go Confound.
Let me go to your fucking YouTube. Where is it?
Founding.
I think I'm following. Let me just...
Yeah. Where are you, Top Hat?
Why do I make everything so fucking difficult for myself?
Yeah, in this...
Am I just stupid?
I
Well, I
don't
am
know.
stupid, but yeah,
You're
I
not
am
that
just stupid. I'm quite stupid.
Oh, yeah. Alright, tell me when you got it. Oh, yeah. This section here where it says deck.
I refuse to let you call yourself stupid, you son of a bitch.
Okay, so I am...
Yeah.
Oh, I am literally clicking the search bar up there, but literally nothing is coming up when I'm clicking on there, so I don't know what I did.
Like you're typing and it's not doing anything?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Fuck it, let me just quick over. Fuck it, I'm quitting out.
Yeah, restart Cockatrice and see if that does anything.
Fucking piece of shit ass, bitch ass. Program ass. Goofy ass, haircut ass. Yep, and now... Confound... There we go, Confounding Conundrum. There it is.
Hey,
now
we
it's
did it!
There we go. For some reason, it just wouldn't want to fucking show up because I apparently clicked something wrong.
Yeah, weird.
Save deck. Okay, that modification is made, and I sort of not really in the mood to play any more Magic for now. I just want to chill and try to do some writing today. And also, it's gonna be lunch soon.
Yeah, actually, I might go make food too. Food sounds good.
Huzzah!
But yeah, Chat, that was at least a decent
That was a decent game.
Yeah.
Felt decently balanced, I would say.
Yeah, that was... Like, again, there are a lot of situations there where I felt like, you know, you rip 1 or 2 cards and I'm fucked here. Like, again, my deck, that deck ostensibly needs to do combat damage to win the game. Like, it doesn't really do anything else. It just creates value and then swings with 5/3s. Meaning that somehow the deck is soft to both ends of your 4 of 3-drop enchantments. Because I can't kill you with Solitary Confinement, and I run 4 basics. So back to basics hurts me a lot. You also run Root Maze, which is a great sort of search target for you to fucking just grab to go, yeah, I'm gonna play this, so now you can't strip lock me, you have to like spread it through turns. So it's an interesting situation. But yeah, this is, for anyone interested who's still watching the stream, some form of like Amulet Titan adjacent deck. Yes, you do see Summer Bloom there. Such a fun card. Summer Bloom is also points in this format because obviously. Which is weird. I have like 2 decks that run Summer Bloom. I have this one, which is Amulet Titan, and then the other deck I have that runs Summer Bloom is arguably running it fairly, and that's Maze's End, of all things. It's fucking wild to actually just see that I run Summer Bloom as Maze's End. This also runs Amulet Vigor, but that's because I needed a second Gond Gate. And the other Gond Gate that's like Gond Gate, but not. What's it called? We got Navigation Orb. Oh yeah, we also run Bloodbraid Elf because we're a Niv Mizzet Reborn deck. For shits and gigs. Yeah, that's weird. Could've... I run... Oh, right, I run 4 Crop Rotation. I'm sitting here and it's like, why is there only 4 Gond Gate and 2 Amulet of Vigor? I know if I've got that 2 of, I'm running a 10 of sort of effect. Crop Rotation, which is the only mono-colored card in the deck beyond Summer Bloom? Yeah. And Summer Bloom is in here to just play, like, 4 gates. Like, it's thoroughly unimpressive. So yeah, fun. Overall, it's an interesting format. I have links to it on stream. You should give it a try. I'm probably going to be doing this every week at roughly the same time, because, frankly, I want to and it's fun. And yeah, so that's been Monday Morning MTG. Spread love, be kind, punch a fascist, support those around you.